we have to talk about what they're going to accomplish in the next year, which brings us to a topic that fills many parents with confusion and frustration, and that's goals. Yeah. So what do we need to know about that sort of mammoth subject about IEP goals?
Annual goals should address areas of weakness that are, or area of needs that are identified in the assessment or the present levels, depending if you don't have assessments that particular year. The service minutes from providers like speech or OT are to support the goals. Okay, so if there are no speech goals, for example, then your child's not going to get any minutes with speech therapist. If inclusion is a top of mind priority, then make sure you have goals that require an inclusive environment to be accomplished, because all of those supports, modifications, placement, all of that is to support goals, to support accomplishing goals. So if you think about goals as almost like the gatekeeper, if there are certain things that are very important for you. I wanted to say a couple quick things about goals. One of them is a lot of time parents will say, well, I kind of know what I want, but I don't know how to write it. Because if you've looked at an IEP, the goals will often say, you know, the kid's going to do da, 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 4 out of 5 times and 80% of opportunities as measured by teacher observation, work samples. And parents are unsure how to write it. You don't need to write it as the parent. You just need to come up with what they're going to do. So if you say, I want my kid potty trained, you can say to the team, I would like to work a potty training goal. And they can help you write all the specifics that need to be in there to make it measurable. The goal should be specific, measurable, attainable, results oriented, and time bound. So a goal should never say, Sally will become a better reader. Think about it. How do you measure that? If Sally's teacher leaves and goes to another school, will the next teacher understand what we're working on? So it should be very specific. She will identify letter sounds, or she will blend. And then one other thing about goals, because we talked about strengths-based goals. I'm going to be honest with you, it's hard. And I do help write goals as an advocate, and it's hard. So an example of a strength-based goal for a middle schooler or a high school learning to take notes, I kind of wrote this last night trying to think of how to like demonstrate it, is, and I wrote, Jane will use her excellent typing skills to record 3 main ideas, blah, blah, blah. So you want to try to find, you know, where the strength is. For a lot of reasons, but one of them is Jane might be sitting in that IEP if she's in middle school or high school, and you don't want her to hear only negative.